I'm going to show you a third way to solve nonlinear systems using your graphing calculator. So when you're solving on your practice and on your quizzes, I don't care which method you use. So you learned in the other videos graphing, you learned substitution, and now you're going to learn to use it by the calculator. Now on your quiz, if you choose to do it by calculator so you don't have work to show, you need to state that in the work that you submit on the last question, just that I use my calculator for this question. Okay? So we are going to, I'm going to show you on the graphing calculator. Okay, so here's my graphing calculator. I'm going to do problem 3 from the notes in this one. Problem 3 didn't come out with nice, pretty whole numbers. So I'm going to show you a way you can do that with your calculator without having to use quadratic formula and stuff. Okay, so you have to go to the y equals and enter in your two equations. So if your equations are not already set up as y equals, you need to solve them for y and then you can plug them in. Okay, so I have x plus 4 and then I have x plus 2 squared plus 1. So one's a line and one is a parabola. And when I go to graph, there they are. Now I want these 2 points. And the calculator can tell me exactly what those are. So the calculator has this calculate option right above the trace button. So if I push second trace, that gives me my calculate menu. Number 5 says intersect. I want where these two graphs intersect. That is a solution. So I want number 5. And then it says first curve. Well, it automatically puts your cursor on one of the curves. So just push enter. Then it says second curve. Well, it automatically bounces the cursor to the other curve. So just push enter again. Now for your guess, if we want this left intersection, I need to scroll over as close to it as I can. So I scroll over, I'm getting close to it. Okay. Now that's not exact, but it's very close to it. So I'm going to push enter. And then it tells me my intersection is negative 2.62. And then the y value is 1.38. So that would be my point. I'd put parentheses, negative 2.62, comma 1.38. That's 1 point. Okay, now I need the other intersection. So I'm going to do that again. I'm going to second calculate. I want the intersection, so number 5. First curve, I just have to push enter. Second curve, I just have to push enter. And to do the guess, I have to get closer to the other intersection because otherwise it'll keep bouncing back to the one I already know. So you got to have your guess near it so at least it knows where you're trying to guess, which intersection you want. So I push enter once I get close to it. And it gives me the intersection of, and I'd put parentheses around my point, negative 0.38, comma 3.12. And there would be your two solutions. So now you have 3 methods to solve a nonlinear system.